Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today's tutorial is part 3 of a 3-part series for a recipe that we're doing called Vepro Knedlo Zelo, which is a Czech Republic dish. It's actually one of their national dishes, and it's basically roast pork, dumplings, and a sweet and savory sauerkraut side dish. Now, part 1 of this series, we focused on the roast pork. Part 2 of the series, we focused on the dumplings. And now today, part 3, I'm going to show you how to make the sauerkraut side dish. Now this is a really very simple recipe. It basically just is sauerkraut, bacon, onions, and sugar. And it's great because you get that sour tang because it's sauerkraut. You get that sweetness running through it from the sugar and that great smoky, porky flavor from the bacon. Now this is an Eastern European dish, for argument's sake. Depends on how you look at Europe. If you're just splitting Europe in 2, East and West, it's Eastern European. If you look at it like some other people, there's East, West, and Central, then you would consider it a Central European dish. But I do have a couple of other Eastern European dishes, and you can just click right up there and it'll take you to those tutorials. So, enough talking. Let's get cooking. So let's start with our bacon. Here I have 1 pound of just regular sliced bacon. I'm going to take about 3 or 4 slices and I'm just going to cut that into smaller bite-sized pieces. Now I really love the bacon in this dish because it adds just a beautiful smoky and savory flavor. And the bacon really complements the onion and the sauerkraut in this dish. Okay, so we've cut up our bacon, so let's go to our stove. Here I have a medium saute pan and I've turned the heat up to about medium, and I'm going to allow that pan to heat up before I add my bacon. The pan's now hot enough, so let's add the bacon and just break that up, move it around so it has room to brown and cook. And once it begins to sizzle, give it a little stir, and then we can add 1 cup of chopped onion, or like a medium-sized onion. Stir that together, and we're going to saute that for about 4 minutes or so until the bacon starts to brown and the onion starts to wilt and brown as well. Then we can add the 2 cups of sauerkraut to the bacon and onion mixture. Now I squeezed out all of the juice, but reserve it to the side because we're going to be using some of that. So just mix that together. And then we can add our 1/3 cup of sugar to the pan. And you want to cook this until the sugar dissolves. And once the sugar dissolves, we can now add back 1 cup of the sauerkraut juice. And just mix that all together. Now let's place on a nice tight-fitting lid and lower our heat to a simmer, and let's simmer this for approximately 15 minutes. Alrighty, 15 minutes has gone by, so let's check on our sauerkraut, and it's perfect. All that juice has cooked down into the sauerkraut. So now let's plate it and taste it. Okay, here it is, guys. Our lovely roast pork with that pan gravy, our delicious sweet and savory sauerkraut, and our dumplings. Can't wait to try it. And this is a Pilsner Urquell, or Urkel. And this is brewed in Prague, or at least Czech Republic. This is their beer that we are going to have. Okay. Let's taste. Oh yes. Some pork first. That is so good. So tender and juicy. I'm so happy with that. Let's try our lovely sauerkraut with the bacon and the onion and the sugar. Fabulous. Oh, so good. And now a dumpling. And it's had some time to sit and soak up some of that gravy. Oh my God. That's fabulous. Fabulous. Reminds me of when we were in Prague. And let's wash it down with a little beer. Well, I hope you guys try and enjoy these recipes. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything. And as always, guys, until next time, bye.